everyone, the function f of x equals negative 2x plus 8, and it's defined on the interval 0 to 3. We're going to graph f and approximate the area under f from 0 to 3 by partitioning 0 to 3 into 3 subintervals. So basically what we're doing is we're taking 3 minus 0 divided by 3, and that's going to equal 1. And then we're going to use u as the left endpoint of each subinterval and u as the right endpoint of each subinterval. So I went ahead and graphed f of x equals negative 2x plus 8 from 0 to 3. And when we're talking about the left endpoint, and there's my 3 subintervals, we notice that we have 4 endpoints. So we only need 3 endpoints. So when they're talking about the left endpoint, that means we're starting at 0. So to draw this, we start at 0, you go up to the 8, then you cross over to the 1. All right, and then from 1, you go up to 1, cross over to the 2. All right, and then for the 2, you go up to the 2, and then draw over to the 3. Now for the right endpoint, we're going to use these 3 endpoints. So you go up to the first value here, and then draw to the left. Then go up to the 2, f of 2, and then go, so f of 2 is 4, and f of 3 is 2. So that's it. And then again, like we stated before, you take your interval, and so there's 3, you subtract the distance kind of, and then you divide it by your interval. So that equals 1. So all we're going to do for this first one, for the A part, is approximate the area by doing f of, and we're starting at 0, and then you have to multiply it by this number here, 1, plus f of 1 times 1 plus f of 2 times 1. So just times 1, so it's going to give us the same answer. So basically what we're going to get is f of 0 is 8 times 1 is just 8, and f of 1 is 6, and so that's 6 times 1 is 6, and f of 2 is 4 times 1 is 4. This equals 18. So this is the approximate area of these 3 rectangles here. All right, now for this one, I'm going to duplicate this page so you can go back, but it's going to look like I'm erasing. So I'm going to duplicate it so you can always go back and look at it, but now I'm going to erase this part. So it's still there, it's just you have to scroll back. Now for this one, we're going to do the same thing, but in this case, we're starting at f of 1. We're still multiplying it by 1. So we're using that endpoint. You get f of 1 times 1 plus f of 2 times 1 plus f of 3 times 1. Now again, we're just multiplying by 1 here. So basically you just fill in f of 1 is 6 times 1 is 6 plus f of 2 is 4 times 1 is just 4 plus f of 3 is 2 times 1 is 2. So that's going to give you 12. And you can tell the area is going to be less because this one's more under the curve or under the line. And our first one was a bit above our line. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.